This podcast is not professional at all. It's just a girl in her room talking about her favorite TV shows and characters. In this episode, I talk about my experience at a convention called CONAGEDDON for the 100 fans. News of the week: Good Trouble was renewed for season 3. High School Musical, the series Sing Along, was also released. On this episode, I'm actually going to be talking about conventions. I have only been to one convention, and that is CONAGEDDON, held in Boston, Massachusetts. I did not attend the first year, but I did attend the second convention. I have talked a little bit about it on my YouTube and Instagram, but I wanted to do a whole podcast episode dedicated to the convention and my experience. This would be the first time I meet any cast member of the 100, and also I got to meet a ton of my friends, and I made a bunch of new friends there as well. Even the people that were just standing in line, like, they were the sweetest people to talk to. I regret not getting anybody's information that I had just met there. The convention actually started on Friday afternoon, going on to the night, which was for the VIP party. I was not VIP, so I did not attend the party. So for me, the convention started Saturday morning with the panel of all the cast. After the panel, I went to go get my photo op with all the guests. I shared the photo with 2 of my friends, and it was the first time that I was actually meeting them. So I sat in the front because, one, I'm short, and because Bob and Eliza were in the front. So I wanted to sit in the middle, and my 2 friends wanted to be with, one wanted to be with Chelsea, and the other one didn't mind being anywhere, so they let me go in front with Bob and Eliza. And I'm really obsessed with that photo because it's all of them and we all look so cute. After that, I met my very first cast member, and it was Tasia Tellis. She is one of the sweetest and most caring people I have ever met, talked to, or even know. She spent more than a few seconds, more than even a few minutes, with every single person she was talking to. She cared about what you were saying, and she was talking to you like you were her best friend, and she wants you to know that she cares, and she makes you feel so comfortable. And I just think everybody should meet her. If you ever get a chance to meet her, definitely do it because you will not regret it. She is an amazing person and actress, but yeah. I was actually going to wait till Sunday to do my Bob photo op, but I got too excited and I actually decided to do it on Saturday, but I wanted to do it on Sunday so I could see him both days. That didn't end up happening, so yeah. After meeting Tasia, I went to go do my photo op with Bob, and it's one of my favorite memories with him because as soon as you walk in, he smiles at you, and he just said hello, love, but his accent, he's Australian, so it just sounds like hello, love, and it's one of my favorite memories of him with that weekend. After meeting Bob, I went and I watched 2 panels, which was the girls panel and the guys panel. And I also did Tasia's panel, of course. So then I took a break and I went downstairs to eat. But I came back and I decided to go do my Bob combo. I feel like everybody who has met him has had the best experience they could possibly have with someone that they love. And unfortunately for me, that was not the case. He was one of the main reasons why I was going to CONAGEDDON, and he was one of the people that I really, really wanted to meet. So I was so excited. And after getting my photo op, I was just not as happy. So there was nothing wrong with the photo op. It was just that experience was so much better than the combo. And the combo is an autograph from him and a selfie. I hope that after this, I don't get any hate for this, for what I'm saying. And it's nothing wrong with me. There was nothing wrong with Bob. It's just that that's how I felt, and the experience was not what I thought it would be. My combo was around 5:30 p.m., so I know it was late, and I'm not blaming him or anything, but I know he was tired probably at that point, and I know that his leg had been hurting basically all day. So honestly, I just think that maybe for me, it wasn't the correct time to have the best experience. For this next CONAGEDDON 3, I plan to get another Bob combo, hoping that this time I will go earlier in the morning. He will hopefully not be in pain, and I will hopefully have the experience that everybody shares. I have never met or talked to anyone that has had the experience I had before, so I don't know if it was just a one time thing, a me thing, or I don't know, but I really hope that it's different this time. And I know it will, but I just want to have a good experience meeting him and talking to him, because I didn't even get to do that last time. I talked to him for like less than a minute, and that was really it. Because it was rushed, but it's not his fault. It was just, they're on a schedule, so I completely understand that. I had, after that, I went to go do another photo op because I had a Bob and Richard photo op with my friend. We shared it, and Bob was lovely, but Richard is something else. We showed them a photo of the pose that we wanted. They both looked at it. They both said, mm-hmm. And then we sat down. Bob and my friend did it perfectly. And then I sat next to Richard. I halfway hugged him because I thought he was going to hug me. Basically, the photo was them two hugging and us two hugging. That's what it should have been. But it was just Bob and my friend hugging, and then me somewhat hugging Richard and him staring off into the distance somewhere else, not even at the camera. That was my experience with Richard Harmon. I love him, but it's just, the photo could have been a lot better. We are also getting a redo on that one, hoping it's better experience this time. Then around 8 or 9 p.m., I went back downstairs to go to the general admission party. For the general admission party, none of the cast is required to actually attend, though the only cast member that did go was Zach McGowan, as some of you might know him, the king of Asgera, the king of Ice Nation, Rowan. He is also one of the sweetest people I have ever met. He was taking photos, free photos, I might add, free photos with every single person that wanted one. He took photos basically all night. On Sunday morning, I got up a little late, and we ended up going to Richard's panel 30 minutes after it already started, but it was a really good panel. I then decided to buy a Louisa combo, a Chelsea combo, and another Tazia combo because You can never go wrong with Talia. So when I actually got to meet her, we talked about my shoes, which I painted my own shoes if you didn't know. So we talked about my shoes, we talked about art and school and just like life stuff, but like in the most calm and comfortable way you could ever talk about life with somebody. She was super cool and I really loved meeting her. After Louisa, I went and I met Chelsea. I did her combo, and just like Louisa, she was one of the sweetest people ever. She was so down to earth, and we just talked about like life, and it was a really good conversation. We had quite a long ish conversation, but I did not screen record, which I did for everybody else. But when I got to Chelsea, I don't even know what happened. I think I just got super excited and or nervous, and I accidentally didn't hit record. So I don't have anything from the screen recording. I only have pictures from before I met her and our selfies. After that, I went to the Bob and Eliza panel, which was one of my favorite moments of the whole con. Finally, I did my very last combo of the convention. And of course, it had to be Tasia because I started with her, I wanted to end with her. So the first time I met her, it was amazing and it was really special. But the second time, I will never forget. It was my favorite meet of the entire convention. We had an amazing conversation about me, her life, and just everything you could ever ask for in a conversation. We had really cute Snapchat selfies and really fun. It was a pretty long conversation, and we had a pretty fun conversation about just Bob being sweaty, playing ping pong, because I had told her that she was the first person and the last person at the convention that I would basically see. And then she held my hand and kissed it. And I was like, oh my god, I am so sweaty. I'm so sorry, my hands are sweaty. And she was like, oh my god, you're totally okay. Have you seen Bob play ping pong? And I was like, oh my god, yes. By ping pong, I meant beer pong, which they played at the VIP party, which I did not attend, but I did watch on the Instagram live. And then I told her that this year, 2020, I would be attending as her VIP. She got really excited and she said, yes, do it. We are a little family and I can't wait to see you. After that, Eliza actually had her own panel, and she ended up doing an auction of a Klexa selfie, which she and Alicia both signed, and they raised a lot of money for Cancer Gets Lost. They also had Pops auctioned off, and finally it was the goodbye panel, which was sad, but it was a really good goodbye. After the panel ended, I got to say goodbye to a few friends, but basically immediately right after we had to leave for our flight. So that was my convention experience at CONAGEDDON. I will most likely be doing a part 2 of this because I will be attending CONAGEDDON 3 in April of this year.